World famous Medford Peter Live. You was watching world famous Medford Peter TV. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, and let's make this channel lit. Shout out to Jimmy Jams last night. I got to give him a huge shout out. You know, I got a whole bunch of subscribers, brother. I'm actually going to work a deal out with you. In the meantime, what's happening? Today is one of those days. We're talking Tekashi 6ix9ine again. I know, it's like a broken record, but you know what's screwed up about that? Harv. Now here's Harv. Harv is like one of these guys who's supposed to be like a stand-up dude. We don't break, we don't fold, we don't bend. It's Treyway. Guess what? Treyway got some problems. Basically, Harv is a rat. For all those that haven't figured out, Harv is a rat, because I was watching Jimmy Jams last night, and I found out Harv was telling the feds he would talk and tell them everything, but he wanted to get out of jail free card. How the hell are you gonna get a get out of jail free card if you open your mouth and you're supposed to be the king of Treyway? Come on, king. Let's get this real. First of all, you slashed somebody. You robbed Tekashi. You extorted him. You pulled him out of the car. You kidnapped him. You pistol whipped him. You hit him over the head. You did things you weren't even supposed to do. And then you got the nerve to be talking on wiretaps. How you gonna super violate him? Listen, all you guys gotta remember something. When Tekashi come home, he's gonna be bigger than shit. It's gonna be huge. Shit's gonna be out of control. Okay? It's gonna be Treyway or no way, but it ain't gonna be Treyway with Tekashi. It's gonna be Tekashi screaming a whole different thing, because he ain't gonna be screaming Treyway, I'll tell you that. And now Harv, who's supposed to be a stand-up guy, saying he would rat to get himself out of this problem? Really? So you're looking at 40 years and now you don't want to be a stand-up guy no more? Anthony Harv Ellison? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You know what? I get to a certain point and I sit back and watch these guys and they all say that they're stand-up dudes. If you're a real gang member, you don't go out of your way to think that you're better than somebody else. Look, smart gang members ain't going to record themselves. Smart gang members ain't going to get themselves on wiretaps. Smart gang members ain't going to talk on the phone. You know the thing that I'm on right now? It's a phone. Guess what? When you talk on that phone, gets you in trouble every single solitary time. And you can say, I got 3 for $100. Go what? They know what that is. The federal government ain't dumb. I'll give you 2 8-balls or 8 balls for whatever. You know what? You guys are drug dealers. You're talking openly like idiots on the phone. Do you think they weren't tracking your ass? They're tracking all you down. You guys are all brain dead and half lit. In the meantime, I'm sitting watching the whole Tekashi trial, saying they smashed his baby mama. They did something else to him. They actually hit him over the head. He put a bruise on his skull. He got a whole bunch of things going on. And at the same time, these guys got convicted for kidnapping. These guys got convicted for racketeering. Rico automatic 15 to 20 years to start. You can do life on Rico if you had a bad track record, bad enough. And now Anthony Harv Ellison screaming, I would go break, bend, and fold, and I'd tell on everybody if you guys offer me a deal so I could get out. Really? So you're going to send all these other dudes up the river now that you got convicted. But you're supposed to be a stand-up guy. I don't think so. I don't think so. If you were the last man left on earth, I'm telling you right now, they ain't giving you no deal. You can fight your appeal. You're going to put in for an appeal. What's he going to appeal? That you've already been convicted? They're going to convict you again. You're going to bring everybody back to trial, waste millions of dollars of taxpayers' money on what? You had a chance to get a deal and you didn't talk. Now you want a deal? Now you want to talk? All of a sudden? Turned out you're a big rat too. You're a big rat, you want to talk. And you're supposed to be an OG, a real OG that took an oath. You took an oath. See, you guys don't get it. I'll tell you how it works. These guys, when they get into these gangs, they get jumped in. They take an oath. When you take that oath, you're supposed to be loyal to your gang. What's wrong with you? Oh, what? You screwed up? You got yourself on videotape, on wiretaps, you're talking, everything was against you, all the evidence was going to hang your ass, you got convicted, and now you want to be a rat? And you're telling the world, releasing statements that you're a rat? You a big rat. Anthony Harv Ellison, I don't break, I don't fold. They Treyway. Treyway, you know what, brother? I give more credit to Shoddy. He just took a deal. But then, you know what's funny about you guys that all took deals in that case? All these guys that took deals, I'm going to let you know a little secret. When it comes to the feds, they won't tell you to the public, meaning the public. They're not going to tell you they took a deal. They're not going to tell you, they'll tell you they took the deal. They're not going to say what they talked about because it's disclosed information. All those guys that took those deals, all of them opened their mouth and talked and ratted. All of them. You think they're stand-up guys? They're not stand-up guys. Real men of honor. Perfect example, John Gotti, stand-up guy, took no deal, nothing. Went to court, took his shot like a man, went to jail. You're worried about these guys? Treyway is done. They just convicted the leader of Treyway, gave him 4 life sentences out in Illinois, wherever he was from. And these guys are screaming, Treyway, Treyway, Tekashi, Treyway. Yeah, Treyway this. Real gang members ain't filming themselves doing shit. Real gang members ain't on wiretaps. Real gang members ain't walking around. But if you're going to be a real gang member, I'm going to give all you gang members a secret. First, subscribe to my channel. That's number 1. That's the first secret. The second secret is this. When you're walking in a group of like 9 and they know you're a gangbanger, split up a little bit. Walk in groups of 2. Now it looks like the buddy system. You don't look like a gang. When you're 9 deep, we're rolling through your hood. That's what gets you noticed. Pick your pants up. Put the belt around your waist. Okay? Stop looking like your drawers are hanging out like you took a big volump in the boxes. Okay? Pick up your pants. Pick them up. Put on a belt. I know, that's the gang look. I get it. No disrespect. But you know what? Some of you look silly like you took a big poopy in your drawers, all right? And you need to pick that shit up. Because if you don't want to be noticed by the police ain't going to notice you if you dress well, walk out the door. You can still be a gang member dressing well. You can still fly your colors. No disrespect there. But pick up your pants so you don't look like you had a big one sitting there in the backside. You know what I mean? All you got to do is make sure you follow protocol. Keep it 100 with your gang. Talk off the phone. Talk in person. Make sure you know what each other's about. Check each other out for the wire. All right? Poor Tekashi. You know what? Tekashi did this to himself too. But you know what? These guys wanted that high-profile life. You can't have the high-profile life and be a gang member. Okay? It's all well and good if you make it out of the hood. You did your time. You did your jail time. You came out and you got a lucky break. You know what? Shout out to those that got that lucky break. For those that didn't get the break, that wanted to become famous while you were already getting watched, while you were all over Tekashi's shit, getting filmed everywhere and everything else. You know what? You guys got issues because that's what breaks you and puts you down and takes you out. You don't realize that. You think this is all a joke. This is real stuff. Real stuff. And let me tell you something. When you get to a certain point and you just have to make it in life, you don't want to be like Tekashi. Tekashi doing all right, but Tekashi gonna have the best security on the planet. You ain't getting rid of his security now because he was an informant with the federal government. When they didn't sign that plea bargain, like, you know, go hide like they do, we'll give you, what's that called? We'll give you a different life, and we'll take your name and get rid of your tattoos, and, you know, we'll go out of our way to make sure that we protect you. And what do they call it? A federal, I forget what they call it. I can't even think about it. Oh, yeah, you go into witness protection. Yeah, when you go into that witness protection, they offer you that deal, right? But here's something you all don't know. When you go into witness protection and you deny witness protection, because you testify for the federal government, they have to provide you with four federal agents, just like the President of the United States, to watch your home, to watch you, to make sure nothing happens to you because you were a witness for the government. That's real facts. Because this case was so high profile and because he's a celebrity, they got to offer him 4 absolute 100% real armed dudes to be with him 24 hours a day until he feels he doesn't need that protection no more. And he's going to have his own security. And he's going to have Elliot Grange type security. You ain't touching this kid. This kid's like, as much as he's a target and a celebrity, You ain't touching coming anywhere near him, because the minute you think you're going to try to touch him, you're going to see agents come out of nowhere. They're going to jump on all of you to actually get that idea. So forget it. There's absolutely no way. There is no way on God's green earth you're going to be even able to get near that kid. Okay? And he's going to have 4 armed guards with him 24 hours a day. Okay? 4 real federal agents plus his own protection from Elliott Grange. Okay? So Tekashi coming out with a bag. He's coming out with the biggest bag he's ever had. He got over $4 million waiting for him on streaming alone. He did 1 billion streams while he was in jail. 1 billion. His channel here on YouTube went from $7.1 million the day he got arrested. 7.1 million. 7.1 million followers. All the way to 8.3 million right now. Go look at his YouTube page. He got 1.2 million followers right now while he was in jail with no promotion. You really think he ain't going to be larger than life the minute he gets out? That kid's going to be almost as big as Elvis Presley when he's done, if not close to Michael Jackson status. But you know what? People ain't going to care that kid ratted. They're not going to care because he really wasn't a gang member. He was a civilian. He wasn't jumped into the gang. Real gangs, you get jumped in. You got to take an oath. Tekashi took no oath. He got extorted for money. You guys want to pretend like, oh, he a rat. He did this. Yeah, you know what? He was a civilian that ratted. He wasn't one of those regular people that ratted. Trust me, I see it every day out here. It's one of those things. So you know what? Don't let this bullshit that you're hearing about Tekashi fool you. The kid got automatic protection. Automatic. Guaranteed as long as he wants. With armed 4 federal agents will be with him at all times. If they were sitting outside of his house, all the federal agents prior to his arrest, do you really think they're not going to give him protection? Sure they are. Sure they are right off the bat. And as far as Anthony Harv Ellison, dude, you know what? You took an oath. You were an OG. You were stand-up blood, hardcore gang member. Now you're looking at 40 years and a bunch of appeals, and you're getting sentenced in February. I think you're sentenced February 24th, and Nuke is sentenced February 19th of 2020. You know what, brother? I'm going to wish you luck, but you know what? You're a rat. You're a real rat. You know why you're a real rat? You said you were willing to take a deal and do whatever it took to get out of jail. What? I thought jail was cool, brother. All you guys that glorify jail, you thinking jail is cool? Jail ain't cool. Jail's going to come back and bite you in the ass. For all those that follow what I do, like, comment, subscribe. Prayers for all those that went to jail. Prayers for all those that were involved with jail, who've been to jail. Prayers for all those who were involved in the Tekashi 6ix9ine case. Because it ain't Tekashi's fault that these guys were on wiretap. It's not his fault that the government was already checking them out. The only fault Tekashi made is he let these guys film every move, and he also filmed every move. And it just didn't stop, and they all got caught up. And unfortunately, it's all of Treyway's fault for this mess. Don't blame one guy. Everybody who talked and took deals were opening their mouth. They're all rats. All of them, right down to Tekashi as well. Even knowing he's a civilian, and you know what? He opened his mouth. He's a rat, too. They all ate the cheese. Why do you think they got such good deals? 7 years for one guy, 15 years for another guy, 10 years for another guy. 2 clowns that took it to school, wanted to go to court, being tough guys and badasses. 25 years easy between the 2 of them. Before your appeal, guess what? You can appeal all day. You ain't getting out of this. Once you're convicted by the feds, you're convicted by the feds. Shout out to the feds for the hard work that they do. Sometimes these guys do justice, but sometimes people learn life lessons. Don't be a Tekashi. This is your life lesson for all you gang members. Follow protocol. Stay in twos. Don't talk on the phone. Don't meet up in any place that could actually get you incriminated and get you in trouble. And don't record your crimes. You guys like recording this shit. You guys love recording drive-bys and shootouts and crap. You wonder why you're getting popped and arrested? Dumb. Dumb. The old days, the old Italian days, because I'm Italian, you didn't talk on the phone. You met up in multiple different public places, and if you had to discuss something with somebody, you discussed it with somebody firsthand, one-on-one. And you checked each other to make sure nobody was wearing no wires. This cell phone shit is going to get everybody locked up. This cell phone shit is real shit that's going to get you all incriminated. Don't talk on the phone, and if you do, I'll show you how quick you do it. Hey, what's up? You want to meet me? Yeah. Okay, same spot as the other day when I went to the park, around the corner from that mailbox. Okay, boom, simple, 30 seconds, it's over. They can't trace that. There's your tip. Keep it 100, keep it under the radar for those gang members that watch this. Because if you think I'm joking, I ain't. Talk openly. I got trees, I got 3 for 100, I got 2 8-balls for 280. Keep talking dumb, you guys. Talk dumb like that, the example I just gave you. No problem. You think the feds and the police ain't going to go ahead and say, put the pin down. The pin comes from the sky, pins your phone. Next thing you know, they're tracking every move you make. Who does he go to see? Who's that guy? Let's pin that phone. Let's pin the next phone. How do you think they got the wiretaps on these idiots? Too much of this with the mouth. Don't be dumb. Cover your tracks. Shout out to Tekashi, though. He got a movie deal coming up, book deal coming up, and he's got a tour coming up. He's going to be the biggest thing in 2020, bigger than you could ever think of. This case didn't hurt him. This case just got him the real bag he should have gotten if he just worked a little harder without Treyway. Now that he got Elliott Grange and real management and real security, watch what he does. Call him what you want. I'd go rock this kid and see him any day of the week. Watch him with live shows and everything, because his live shows are lit. In fact, I saw him. I'm from Boston. I saw him up in Lowell. His live show's lit. Sorry. Cell phones. I got more than one. Shh. Have a nice day. Subscribe to my channel, World Famous Method Peter. You was watching World Famous Method Peter TV. Shout out to Jimmy Jams. Go check it out. Talk to you later. Like, comment, and subscribe.